Do, 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 do. All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. My name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm going to be in the next couple days, months, years. Hey, but I primarily work the South Florida market. And in today's live stream, just man, listen, I'm just starting off and saying happy Mother's Day to everybody, all of my mothers out there. It was a mother that brought me into this world, um, and I love her to death. So it's because of mothers why I'm here and why all of us guys are here. So shout out to mothers. This is a special day. It's a beautiful day. It's an amazing day because mothers rule the world, you know? Mothers have to carry us. And as a how can I say this? As a bad child, my mother carried me for I was a preemie baby, so I think she carried me for like 6, 7 months. One of those. So she had to carry me around. And I will forever be grateful to my mom because she did that. I mean, I didn't ask to come into the world, obviously, and there's definitely been some days where I'm like, listen, if we could talk, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to bring me into the world. But she's definitely I definitely love my mama. So I just definitely wanted to start off saying that. Shout out to all of the mothers all across the world, even, whether you're a biological mom or you're not, because my aunt was a mother figure to me as well. And, you know, a lot of my growing up wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for her. So, and she wasn't technically my biological mom, but she was definitely a mother figure. She definitely, she did, yeah, she did a lot for me. I wouldn't be the man that I am today if it wasn't for her. So, Mother's Day is Mother's Day for anybody that decides to take on that burden, Um, it's a crazy burden to say, hey, I'm gonna raise a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna raise somebody. Even if it's your own child, it's a hard thing because your life stops when you have kids. I don't have kids, but your life basically stops. So it's tough. It's very tough. So again, I just say salute to all of the women that, what I'm saying, that raise children. That is awesome. All of the women that have taken their, because your life stops, made that sacrifice. Yeah, you might have had the child out of a moment of passion, but like to continue on and commit to that child, that's amazing. So happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers all across the world. Anybody that, watches this video. As a guy, I salute you and I say happy Mother's Day to you. Um, yeah, because it's a special thing. If it wasn't for the women in my life, I would not be the man that I am today. You know, um, they didn't necessarily have the title of mother. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother, my sister, my cousin, like all of the women in my life, like they didn't all have the title of mother for me specifically, but they were amazing. So, you know, they were amazing. They helped me grow into the man that I am today. So I could stand here because of the way that they raised me. So, yeah, just starting off saying Happy Mother's Day. Salute. This is a beautiful day. This is a beautiful day because mothers are beautiful. You know. Oh. So yeah. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Um, Good morning, Anissa. Yeah, I think I said your name right. Yeah. Good morning, Anissa. Blink says hi. What's up, Blink? You think I'm handsome? Well, I appreciate it. Jerry says question mark. Question mark? How are you questioning mothers? You can't question mothers. I mean, listen, a mother has to carry us, you know what I'm saying? So if a mother decides to carry us, obviously, the whole movement of your body, your choice, and all of that stuff. But if a mother decides to carry us and then brings us into this world and is still taking care of children, that's a huge thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saluting them because listen, I know the impact that women have had on my life growing up. You know, but that's all. It ain't, this ain't, it ain't that. Every now and then I want to change it up. Um, oh yeah, just happy Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day. So today is what's today? Sunday the 11th. So I'm just saying happy Mother's Day. uh good morning, good morning. Um Jerry says I just got here, didn't know what. Oh yeah, man. I was just starting off saying, saluting the mothers. Just giving a little speech, a little slight little speech. Blink says, "Have you heard of Pakistan and India conflict?" don't really watch the news. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, no, I don't really know a lot about it. Yeah, I don't watch the news. Coco 926 says, "Can you shout me out?" Okay, there you go. That was your shout out. Coco 926. Shout out to you, sir, or ma'am, or person. Braden Braden says, "Do you like chicken?" Of course I like chicken. Don't you like chicken? Everybody likes chicken, I would think. I would say most people like chicken. I can't say everybody. Um, Although I did go through and I'm more vegetarian. Well, no, I did go through more of like a vegan phase of my life. So I eat less chicken than I did back in the day. But yeah, of course I still love chicken. Chicken is always good. Uh, Coco says the KFC or Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. KFC is cheaper, but yeah, yeah, it's cheaper. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You can't. It's hard to beat Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is like I don't know. That's a hard one because KFC is cheaper. Like if I'm on a budget and I don't got a lot of money, KFC. But if I got a couple dollars in my pocket, I'm going Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. But Chick-fil-A prices are crazy, so that's why I was kind of going the budget route. But in terms of taste, Chick-fil-A. It's just hard to beat Chick-fil-A, man. Like it's just hard. There's a reason why they're out. Blink says, "I've never seen a polite person like you." Blink, I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying I'm polite. uh, okay. Jerry says, "Chicken tacos." Listen, chicken tacos are pretty good. Not gonna lie, chicken tacos are pretty good. I actually like tacos, so tacos are pretty good as well. So not bad. Chicken tacos are really good, actually. It's just I did go through so obviously I live here in South Florida, and a lot of our food is very processed, as pretty much everybody outside of the United States knows. um and so when I went vegan, I got away from a lot of processed foods, and my taste buds kind of changed a little bit. So yeah, like how when I eat chicken, when I eat like certain meats, it's like, this isn't all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of lost that, that I love chicken. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, yeah, your taste buds change because I went more so fruitarian is the term. It just means I ate more fruits than anything. So I prefer a fruit smoothie. So I do smoothies all the time. I prefer to eat like you guys know like if you've ever been at like a catered event or something like that, they'll have like a fruit platter. Like they'll have like cut up apples, strawberries, pineapples, that type of thing. See, that type of stuff is amazing for me. I love that. And then especially if you can get it organic, oh my gosh. That is my favorite food ever in life. You know what I'm saying? Now, because going through that process, like my taste buds changed, and it's like now I enjoy real food more than anything else. And obviously fruits is food. But yeah, not to get super boring. uh yeah, hi bro. Wordmaster says, hi bro, watching you from Pakistan. Like done. Hey, that's what's up, man. Way from Pakistan. Salute to you. uh chicken, sorry, I'm eating cake. Hey, listen, you don't gotta apologize to me. I got it. I use context clues, Jerry. Context clues. It's close. See, that's what I wish people would give me that type of grace when I be trying to speak Spanish. Which is why I don't speak Spanish. Cause like, listen, when I try to speak Spanish, it's just like, that's not what I'm saying. That's not you just called my mother this or you know, like it's like they get really offended. And it's like, bro, just like I'm trying. Just I don't get that grace. Down here in South Florida, oh, they get pissed off and they walk away. It's like, I thought I was just asking you for a number one. Yeah, they get pissed off. So I don't speak Spanish. So I get it. Speaking different languages is awesome. So salute to you in my book, because I only speak one language. One language alone. My bad. Yeah, so Jerry says I have a Spanish and English spell check and my phone does this thing. It's all good, bro. It's all good. All good. Um, Word Master says, love the way you talk to your viewers. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just a regular person. Um, I just put on I guess I talk to them like how I would normally talk to people. Because I also remember, like, so the way I look at it is, yeah, I mean, so you kind of told me that you're from Pakistan, but I could actually have people here in South Florida. People could actually pull up on me. So, I mean, there's the common sense thing of why would I talk trash to somebody online? They pull up next to me, and now I gotta be looking over my shoulder, like, oh man, here we go. Oh man, here we go. Like I done talked trash about this guy. Oh man, here we go. Nah, but I mean, I just think it's like I said, I always say I put on my pants one leg at a time, just like you. So I don't know, I'm not gonna talk to you any different because I'm just a regular person. But I appreciate you saying that. uh, Wordmaster says he can speak Italian and German. Damn, yeah, you balling. You balling. If you not using that to your advantage, oh my goodness. If nothing else, you should never be broke. And the reason why I say this is because if you could speak that many different languages, I would be on somebody's translator app. I would be on somebody's job, like making money. Like, oh my God. Copywriting, oh my gosh. Because you can speak different languages. So I'm just saying. That's where my mind goes to. I know that's weird, but like, yeah, I would be on somebody. I would be making money with those other languages. What? Yeah, I would be making money tutoring. Some. Uh, Obviously, this is me saying that as a person that can only speak one language. Like you being able to speak multiple is like, you know. uh, but yeah, I'm sitting. So Jerry says I'm sitting in my BR in the middle of Mexico, hiding from the sun. I'm from Bush now. Okay, I'm guessing bedroom. BR bedroom. Okay, yeah. See, yeah, bedroom. Yeah. So hey, listen, that's. I'm sitting in the parking lot, but the reason why you see it like this is because I'm under a tree. As you can see, I'm definitely under a tree. Because it's not. I don't like I love the heat in general. So I prefer a hot climate than a cold climate. But don't necessarily want to be in the sun. That makes sense. Cause then you start sweating and stuff, man. I ain't, y'all already talk about me. I ain't trying to have y'all talk about me and be like, oh, he's sweating. I, I know y'all gonna say stuff, but uh, so yeah, you say you can speak 6 languages? That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's what's up, bro. I mean, honestly, whatever you got to be making money off of all 6 languages. That is my recommendation. Just somebody random on YouTube. You should be making money off of your languages because you are somebody. You're doing something that most people can't do. Um, like me, I only speak 1 language. So you got 5 other languages on top of me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're special. I would be making money off of that. I would be making that. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know. um. Braden says that. Oh, you subscribe. I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm just an Uber driver, and so I just make Uber driver content. So I just teach people. I try to motivate people to make money past their situation. So that's all my channel is. I'm just going live today because it's Mother's Day, and I want to celebrate mothers. Um, yeah, it's true that women get everything. Women think they rule the world, and I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. They think they rule the world, but I mean, mothers are special because we all came from one. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, fathers are special too, but I'm just saying, like, mothers is a different. It's just a little different. You know, a mother carried you. Most of us they carried for like 6, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. Can you just imagine? Like, okay, so this is like completely off topic, but I'm gaining weight now. Gain weight. So I got a little belly now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm working out, trying to get back to normal. But listen, I got this belly now. It's so like I'm walking around with weight now. And listen, my knees hurt. My knees hurt. But this is just fat. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't I mean it's muscle too, but you get the point. It ain't a human being. Can you imagine walking around with a random human being in your stomach? I mean, I guess it's not random because it's yours. Like you get what I'm saying? Like walking around every single day. Like when I get up out the bed, I'm reminded, like, yo, you gain weight. Cause you get up, you feel the pressure. Can you just imagine what that's like? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know. This is just how my humor goes, so forgive me. But like, like you know what I'm saying? Like when you get up, like I feel it now. It's like, yo, if I wasn't going to the gym before I started going to the gym 2 months ago, man, listen, my legs was hurting. Like, yo, what the heck? I feel old. You know what I mean? Not to say there's anything wrong with being older. Hey, bro, I'm carrying a lot of weight. It's just like it's tough. So on the flip side, a woman does that for like 7 months. Now, of course, the difference between this situation is I'm just carrying fat. She's carrying a human. It's somebody's life for 6, 7, 8 months, 9 months. When that child gets hungry, you get hungry. You know what I'm saying? When that child gets sick in the belly, you get sick in the belly. You know what I'm saying? It's just so ultimately I'm trying to make fun of it, but like, yeah, listen, I salute women. I salute women. So that's what today's live stream is. Just kind of like saying women are amazing. I have a small taste of what women go through. Not the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, us bigger guys, we kind of understand that part. Because listen, like 2 years ago, I didn't weigh this much. So listen, I got up like nothing. Got up, sat down, did what I need to do like nothing. But now I got this, and it's getting smaller. Don't get me wrong, I am losing weight, but it's just the point. Like you feel it. You feel it. It's extra weight that you're not used to. Can you just imagine carrying somebody's life in your stomach? No, And then they come out and talk to you crazy. Oh, women are amazing. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Like I get why. So I was a bad kid growing up. Can I just tell y'all that? So I get why my mother used to beat me the way she did. Like, boy, who you talking to? Like, I carried you for 9 months. You better shut up. You know how kids are. I do whatever I want to do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So yeah, y'all know how kids are. We talk trash. We talk trash. We talk trash back. And so listen, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what this stream is. Uh, so yeah, word master says you deserve subscribe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for subscribing. Um, yeah, word master says I have been living for a long time in Germany and Italy. Listen, that's awesome. Uh, Trip Scene says, "Hey Nick, good day, good day. Good to see you live. Hey Trip, what's up, bro? Good to see you too. Good to know that you're still out here. Uh, I keep getting these notifications. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting notifications. So, but yeah, good to see you, Trip. Good to see you. Word Master says 9 months, but not 6 months. I think. I mean, it's somewhere because I was premature. So in my case, it was like 6, 7 months. I don't know actually. So unfortunately, my mom isn't here. My mom is no longer with us. She passed away when I was younger. Uh, and I think they told me, but I don't remember exactly. Um, yeah, I don't remember exactly. I know it was. I know I was premature, so I could guess that it was 7 months or more. But like outside of that, and I mean, I could call my family and ask and all of that stuff. But listen, I don't remember. But I think it was like 7 months for me. I think. So yeah, I think it was like six because I was like really premature. And from what I know, obviously I don't know because I was the baby. But from what I remember, uh, yeah, Jerry says, "Wish I could send a pic. I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's me and my German Shepherd. I'm a web designer. You're really nice. Good to meet you." Hey, Jerry, that's what's up, bro. Listen, that's awesome. I did web design. I'm a programmer too. I used to design websites. I chose more so apps. Uh, I'm more so an app designer, so I did iOS. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Web designer, like shout out to you, bro. Jerry's amazing. In the middle of nowhere, that's kind of very. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of how I wanted to do. Like I wanted to be in the middle of nowhere because, like, I love my privacy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, my career didn't take off like yours, so I wasn't able to do that type of stuff. But yeah, like down here, it's more politics and yeah, it's just the web development field was so amazing in school, but when I actually got a job, it was like, yo, this is stupid. I'm not doing this. And so I didn't pursue it. But that's awesome, man. It's awesome to hear that. And it's nice to meet you too. Trip says mothers are blessings and a precious gift which God has given us. Exactly. You know, I mean, not to make this like a whole worship session or nothing like that, but like women are the reason why we're all here. You know what I'm saying? They got to carry us. Yes, doesn't take a guy to help them get there. Yes, not to go through the whole birds and the bees thing, but yeah, I need it, obviously, but women are needed too. So yeah, Ryan, good morning, man. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Thank you for stopping by again. Uh, yeah, Jerry says Mother's Day was yesterday here. Oh, mean, yeah, because you like way out yonder. uh, so it is today for us. Well, for me here in the United States. uh, oh, James, what's up, man? What's up, James? Welcome back. Yes, it's the happy man. Hello. I'm not. Well, yeah, okay. I guess I am happy. Hello to you too, sir. Uh, Raspberry says, I'm tired of these passengers eating in my car. Raspberry, I will tell you. I tell them before they get in the car. And so, Raspberry, what I do is I scan them. Remember, I told you again. This is an unsolicited advice. Remember, I don't park on the pin. Park before the pin, or I park after the pin. In other words, if I know my passenger is right here, I'm parking back here because I want them to have to walk to me. I don't care if they start waving and all of that. I just ignore them. Walk to me so I can look at what you got in your hands. And if I see that they have food in their hands, I tell them up front, hey, just so you're aware, if you eat that in my car, I'm going to charge you. Now, the richer ones will be like, oh, well, how much? It'll be $30. The broker ones will be like, oh, no, no, no problem, no problem. Again, as I said, I just want you to be aware if you eat that in my car, I am going to charge you. It stops everything. It stops everything. I'm just telling you. I just picked up a passenger. It stops everything. That car clean. That car clean back there. I'm just telling you. I mean, it's more confrontational. So you might get 1 stars, and that just is what it is. I don't know if you want to go down that route, but that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm just telling you. That's what I do. I don't play them games. You're not gonna play with me. Nah, nah, not in my car. Um, yeah, I avoid it. That's the best way to deal with it. Avoid it. um, Jerry says Python is Python is the shit. I'm learning it. Yeah, listen. So I haven't done coding in a while. So the website that I used for Python was learnpythonthehardway.com. If you like that type of language, learnpythonthehardway.com. Again, it's free promotion. I mean, whatever. That was the website that I used to learn Python. And it's just like a no, like very little fluff, and it teaches you through projects. That was the way that I learned Python. But yeah, listen, hey. I haven't used it in a while, so I will probably have to go back through it and brush up and all of that stuff. But yeah, I used to love Python. Python was beautiful. I fell in love. So for me, I fell in love with Swift. Swift, the programming language behind iOS. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was Objective C when I was in school, but like, yeah, listen, Swift is the language that I fell in love with, which was very similar to Python. So basically the same. But yeah, I fell in love with Swift, so that was kind of my bread and butter. I mean, again, now the language is a little bit different. I would have to catch up and figure out the nuances and all of that stuff. But yeah, I love Swift. That was the language that I fell in love with. I learned Objective C, I learned Java, learned Python. Yeah, Python was I used Python more so when I was doing like my security stuff, cybersecurity and penetration testing and all of that stuff. That's what I use Python for. But listen, when I learned Swift, I fell in love with it. So, yeah, AI, I'm in love with it. Yeah, AI is cool. These modelings are amazing. These modeling, yeah, if you get the right data set, oh my gosh, it's amazing. uh, hello, James says, did you book a flight to Ireland yet so we can go for some Guinness? James, unfortunately, my market has been slowing down, man. So I did say I'm gonna have to put in some work this week because, as you know, I'm still trying to get my car, and I've been playing around with that. Well, when I say the guy has been playing around with me. My credit did get worse, unfortunately, with student loans, and the guy really ain't working with me. So I gotta go harder to get the car. So yeah, man. Listen, yeah, that's where all of my focus has been. If you've seen the channel, I've kind of slowed down on the videos, slowed down on everything. So because just trying to, I wanted to have a car by now, but life happens. It is what it is. So yeah, I will definitely be getting that soon. Definitely be getting that so soon. Ryan Anthony says, Pastor so high, weed, you to believe? Weed, you to believe? Okay. Oh, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I guess it's funny. Raspberry says exactly. Yeah, yeah. So listen, I don't play with these people. So, again, I'm just saying they get in your car and they want to have a full course meal back there, and then they get out and leave all types of trash and all of that stuff. Nah, bruh. Nah. That's not what you pay for. You pay for me to get you from point A to point B, not for you to have a meal back there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't. And if you're gonna pay for that, then you're gonna pay for that part. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your maid like that. So, just saying. But that's what I do. Again, like I said, remember, it's more confrontational. It's more, you probably gonna get 1 stars. So you kind of gotta navigate it. You gotta see, you gotta fill them out. Do it to some people I don't. You just some people I try to soften the blow. Like guys, obviously guys, I tell them straight up, hey, listen, hey, you get in my car, you start eating because I'm a guy. Like you got to be that way. A guy eat all types of stuff back there and just leave it. Like, what you gonna do about it? So you gotta, for me as a guy, I gotta meet guys right there. Women, I'm a little bit softer. It's like you wasn't gonna eat that in my car, right? uh that's me trying to soften it. Oh no, I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah. And then I follow it up with, yeah, okay, well, because a lot of people eat back there, and I have to charge them. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have to charge you. No, honey, no, I'm not gonna eat back here. Okay, no problem. Same statement, same exact moment, same exact statement, raspberry, but it's just one is softer and one is like more like, hey, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta fill it out. I know, obviously, you're a little different, but like, hey, the point is you gotta address it before they get in the car. I feel my recommendation is address it before they get in the car, as opposed to waiting for them to crack it open and they start grubbing. Because once they done got that fork out and they like in the middle of eating, they gonna eat after that. It don't matter what you tell them, they gonna finish the food. So I want to tell them up front. So one, if you give me attitude, I can cancel the ride right then and there. And yeah, I don't even have to let you in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to, the way I look at issues is I wanna be ahead of issues. That's all. I want to be ahead of issues. I want to face issues before they get in the car. So if I see that you gonna eat your food in my car, I'm not gonna let you in. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. If I see that you gonna break the door, then I don't unlock the door. Does that make sense? Like that's how I look at it. If you already rambunctious before you get to the car, I'm just gonna drive off. Or if I see you come out of your house running, I'm gonna drive off because I don't need those problems. It might be a realistic situation. You might be late, whatever. I'm just gonna drive off. That's how I do. I'm just You don't have to do what I do, but I try to avoid as much stuff as I possibly can. Um, yeah. So yeah, Jerry says he's trying to get a grant. Yeah, that's what's up. No cybersecurity, you're on it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why I use Python. Python was amazing for cybersecurity. Because when you penetration test and you want to sniff the network and all of that stuff, the scripts and all of that stuff is usually Python. It's usually you're usually using Python to do that stuff. So yeah, but that's originally why I learned it. But like I said, I haven't done it in a while. I haven't done it in a while, I'm gonna be honest. So I would have to like go back through. But yeah, learn Python the hard way was one of the ways that I learned it. So I mean, check it out. Maybe it may work for you. That was the website, learn Python the hard way. And you just go through it, and I think it's like 20 or 25 projects that you'll do, and every project is a different topic, if that makes sense. It's a different way that you can use Python. Like my mind, I can't really think about like, because I haven't been programming in a while, so I can't really think like, one topic may be variables, another topic may be, I don't know, I can't think of it right. It's been so long since I programmed, so but you get the point. Yeah, learn Python the hard way was what I would recommend. Um, and it's completely free. That was the other reason why I used it. It's completely, well, it was free back then. I don't know if it's still free. Like I said, I haven't used it, but it was completely free. Um, yeah, Jerry says I'll come back. My dog is smacking my cell off. He wants cake. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, cool, cool. I'm high, good weed. YouTube believe. Hey, well, hey, listen, Ryan. It sounds like you having a good time. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan Anthony is having a good time over there. So, hey, don't let me stop you. uh, things will get better, my friend. Good things happen to good people. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. We'll see. Ryan says he got a Big Mac, um, raspberry, and they want to bring coffee in your car. Uh, Raspberry. I'm gonna be honest. The coffee thing, the drinks, is one thing that I don't catch all the time. And that part I don't always catch it because they be hiding it, and yeah, that part I don't catch it. I'm not as strict with that. Yeah, 'cause they usually don't spill it, because if they spill it, they spilling it on themselves. But food is crumbs. So crumbs they'll drop. 'Cause they just you always hear them like like shaking out. They always do this right here with crumbs. With drinks, they don't really spill the drinks because they spilling it on themselves. So I don't really have a problem with drinks. With coffee, because it's they don't want to spill the coffee. They don't want to spill coffee. Let me just tell you that. From what and obviously, when I see that they have a drink, I'm gonna drive a little bit more controlled. I'm not like throwing them around. I'm not gonna hit bumps too hard. That's just common sense. That part is a little bit, I slow down a little bit if I'm driving faster. I'm a little bit more cognizant of the road. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do. But yeah, they don't want to spill the drink, because if they spill the drink is on them. Most likely, the drink is on them. You know. Um, so I don't have as much of a problem with the drinks, but with the food, oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. I will tell them up front, hey, just so you know, if you eat that in my car, I'm going to charge you. It ain't no question of, oh no, but I'll be careful. And okay, so again, you understand that if you eat that in my car, I'm going to charge you. Simple as that. That's how I do it, because I want you to know. I don't care what you talking about. I'm going to charge you. Oh, but I won't spill. Okay, I'm going to charge you. There's no ends. I'm not giving you an option, because otherwise, I don't want you to eat in my car. That's the other way of saying don't eat in my car. But if I say don't eat in my car, oh man, you an asshole, and oh man, no, no, like y'all know what you get, right? Y'all know how this goes. Know how this goes. If you tell them don't eat in my car, they gonna eat in your car. You tell them, hey, don't bring that in my car, they gonna bring it in the car, and they gonna be back there like trying to eat it. And it's like, bro, I see you. I got a dash cam. So the way that I do it is before you get in my car, hey, I'm going to charge you if you eat that in my car. People fear money. They fear money. That's what they fear. They don't fear me talking to them. They don't fear that. Oh yeah, well whatever. You just an Uber driver. They don't fear that. But you tell them that you gonna hit them where it hurts in their pocket. Oh yeah, they don't eat. They don't eat in my car. They don't eat in my car. Now, I mean, one or two will slip, and I because I didn't catch them when they first walked up. But you better believe if I can help it, I'm trying to pay attention to them. So again, my tactic is very simple. I don't park on the pin. If the pin is right here, I park down here. Now they can come outside and wave, hey, hey, I'm here, hey, hey. And I've had people like message me in the app, pull up, hey, hey, okay. You gonna walk to me or I'm gonna cancel the ride. That's how I look at it. Because at that point, what you're telling me is that you can't walk 2 feet. Okay, now I mean, again, now I want to make sure that because I always when I make these statements, it's like somebody's gonna say, "Well, but what if they're older, or what if they're in a wheelchair, or what if they're disabled?" Obviously, I'm not gonna do that to a disabled person. I'm saying an able-bodied person, that's just walked outside, and they walk down their driveway, they can walk 2 steps to get to my car. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not saying that I'm like when I say I'm parked, if the pin is right here, this is their house, I'm parked like right here. So in other words, they gotta walk out their driveway, walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, like they can do that. They can do that. That ain't that big of a deal. um uh, yeah, so weed is Jerry says weed is bad here. Very bad. Hey, listen, hey, yeah, I feel you. uh, Ryan Anthony says, Pastor at McDonald's got munchies. Oh, you talking about the okay, 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 okay. I got you. Because I thought that you were high. Okay, I got you. Okay, so yeah, Ryan is talking about a pastor at McDonald's that's super high and he's hungry. I guess he's behind the pastor, or he might be inside. So if you read his messages, he talking about the pastor that got a at McDonald's. The pastor got the pastor, not passenger, got a Whopper with cheese. He very hungry. He got extra cheese. So that's what's up. That's what's up. But I appreciate you subbing. Okay. KX. KX. Shout out to KX. Well, damn. I don't know what to say to that. Yeah. Damn. Thank you. Yeah, so KX just gave us $20. Dude, I appreciate you. You say that because I seem like a nice dude. I appreciate that. KX, you actually just made my day. So thank you. um, yeah, thank you so much, KX. I don't, my bad. I don't know how to respond to that. That's $20. Like, yo, what? Appreciate that, KX. Yeah, I appreciate that. Really, like, yeah, that means a lot. uh, yeah, that's what's up. Thank you, KX. Um, yeah, cool. Cool guy says I booked the ride. Come fast. Okay. It depends on what ride you book. If you book the premiere, I'm coming. Hey, listen, I'll be down the street. Give me like 3 seconds. I'll be there. But if you just book the Uber X ride, I'm sorry, bro. You gonna wait. You gonna wait. Unfortunately. Uh, if you wait on me to come get you, you gonna wait. But if it's a premiere ride, listen, I'm down the street. I'm I'm flying. I'm flying. Just make no mistake, I'm there. You just blink a couple times. You'll see me outside. um. So yeah, Jerry says Happy Mother's Day. I sent my mom your link. Thank you. Nah, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Because at the end of the day, mothers are amazing. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, I lost my mother at a young age, but I still had other motherly figures in my life. So even though I lost my biological mother, I still had people that stood up and stepped in the gap to be my mother. I mean, to take on the motherly role. You know what I'm saying? Who filled in for her. And so yeah, Mother's Day is always a special day for me. Um, because yeah, when you lose your mom, it's different. It's very different. It's very different. That is the person. Like I said, mothers are the reason why we're here. You know what I'm saying? Mothers are the reason why we're here. And again, I was making a joke about it. Me with my extra couple pounds, I feel it in my knees. So can you imagine a woman, you know what I'm saying, that gets that extra weight just out of nowhere, and they're carrying you for 6, okay, I said 6, 7, 8, 9 months. That's tough. That's tough. Feel it now. And I was like, listen, I gotta go to the gym. I can make something happen. I can't be eating all this crazy stuff because feel it in my knees. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. But they're carrying a human being. Like, bro, that's crazy. It's a human being. This is just well, I mean, it's muscle behind it, but it's just fat right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, mothers are awesome. Mothers are special. So for me, Mother's Day is always an amazing day because mothers are we need mothers. Again, I'm not saying that you don't need fathers, and obviously it takes two to make a child. I'm not saying all of that, and I'm not going through the birds and the bees. I'm just saying today is Mother's Day, so I'm celebrating Mother's Day. You know, um, maybe maybe during Father's Day I'll go live on Father's Day. But yeah, mothers are awesome. Ryan Anthony says, sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, man, listen, yeah, I lost my mother at a young age. So it's I mean, it's just something that, I grew up with. I grew up with it. Um yeah, I grew up with it. So it's okay because it's my life, but I've gotten used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always said, like when I got married, I wouldn't have anybody to kind of come down the aisle and be like, "Yeah, well, mom, this is my," you know what I'm saying? Because my mom is gone. Yeah, I have other figures, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's just something that I accepted in my life. I had, that's why. So for me, my immediate family is more important. You know, my sister, my brother, my cousin, they are more important in my life. My aunt. Um, They are more important in my life. So those are the women that made me the man that I am today. But again, it's the point of if it wasn't for those women that stepped up in my life, I couldn't be the man that I am. Couldn't be. Because women are the reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of getting on here to say, happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see it in my life, even being without my mother. And for the couple years that I did get the chance to experience her, she left an impact. So I can only imagine. Mothers are amazing. Mothers are definitely amazing. Yeah, Braden says sorry that yeah, again, like, nah, it's not I'm not saying that for you guys to get sorry. I'm just saying that because there's this saying that I know it's weird, but there's this saying that you what is it? You miss the things that you miss the things that you lost. I can't think of the saying now. I want to be like, I want to be like, I want to be able to throw that quote out, but it's a quote. It's like you miss the things that you lost the most, or I don't know. I can't make it a quote. Yeah, basically, when you lose something, you miss it more than somebody that hasn't lost it. So I'm just giving you guys I'm reminding you guys that do have your mothers, or you have a significant other that's the mother, to your children, or you're a mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that you're special as a person that doesn't have that. If that makes sense, So yeah, because we all have our own stories. So yeah, in my case, I may not have had a mother, but you know, I did. I got a YouTube channel. I don't know. We all have our different backgrounds, so that is that. It does suck, but I did have other things. So um, life goes on. In other words, that's why I always say in my videos, life goes on. Bad things happen to us all the time. And for me, it's that I lost my mom. It could be something completely different. Bad things are always going to happen to us. But it's not about that bad things happen to you because they're going to happen to the day that you die. I know I got a grandpa that just slipped and fell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just bad things happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's how you respond to those bad things. That's I guess that's the point of this. That's the biggest point. Um, so yeah, that's the biggest part. It's how you respond. Yeah, yeah. I got people that man. I got people in their 70s and 80s still going through stuff, and it's like, well, like you would have thought that you would be good. Nope, nope. It's like you 70, but how you still got issues? You 60. How do you still got? And I guess I'm just using the age at this point as the number, but like it doesn't matter. Things are gonna happen. In other words, it may be different problems, but it will be problems. Ultimately, it's how you respond to those problems. So I choose to keep moving. Life goes on. Yeah, life goes on. Because listen, when you get 70, 80, you slip and fall, and you ain't getting back up. You ain't getting back up. I mean, hey, listen. Now I slip and fall, I ain't gonna get right back up. Really, like, I don't know, man. Once you get past like 20, I don't even know, man. It's hard to get back up. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. It's hard to get back up. You slip and fall, it's like, yo, you gotta sit down there for a minute. And just contemplate life. You know what I mean? It's hard to get up. Yeah, you talk about 70, 80. Nah, that is tough. It's tough. But yeah, man, that's all I was coming on to say. I just wanted to make sure that we celebrate mothers. So mothers are amazing. Mothers are definitely amazing. Um, yeah, mothers are amazing. And man, listen, shout out to KX. KX hit me with $20. I don't even know what to say to that. I want to gloss over that. I appreciate that. Like, that was what's up. Um, Shout out to KX. I don't know. I don't even know what I. I don't know what I did. But yeah, KX said I seem like a nice guy. So they say nice guys finish last. So maybe today, just maybe today, I finished a little bit. I don't know if y'all get that reference, but they always say like in terms of dating, nice guys finish last. Women always do over, screw over the nice guy. Nice guys are simps. Well, KX. I don't know if KX is a guy or a girl, but like listen. For once, nice guys. One to nice guys. I don't know. I don't know. Not a joke don't sound as funny as it did in my head, but uh But yeah, man. So I am just kind of chilling. I'm just chilling. So yeah, I'm just over here chilling, just making it happen. Uh, so uh, yeah. So I'm sorry, the kids was walking by. So yeah, I'm just kind of chilling in this parking lot. I don't know what's going on. This lady is she going? Oh, she looking at the menu. Um, yeah. Listen, mothers. Shout out to mothers. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I always tell you guys, I'm parked in a parking lot. I just found a random parking lot. So right now, uh, yeah, I'm just kind of parked in a random parking lot. Um, that yeah, I'm just kind of parked in a random parking lot. So yeah, mother and her children just kind of walked by, and the children was like stopping and saying hello, and it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of awkward. I guess I gotta say hello. 'Cause it's just rude to say hello to children. Like it's like a jerk move, right? I feel like that's a jerk move. Kid waving at you like, "Hey, see?" It's like, uh, that's a jerk move. Yeah, that feels like a jerk move. That's a jerk move, and I don't want to be that person. Definitely don't want to be that person. Hold on, that's like a jerk move. Um, if it happened like that. So, I gotta say hi to kids, I love kids. Especially since we talking about Mother's Day, a mother and her kids. Um Miss Gary says hi. So to you too, Miss Gary. Hi. Welcome to the channel. We're kind of just talking right now. uh, Miss Gary, if you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. Uh, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But yeah, the whole stream was just to salute mothers because mothers are awesome. Mothers are absolutely awesome. Mothers are awesome. It is because of mothers and, the motherly figures in my life, the women that stepped up and became, took that role in my life, that I am the man that I am today. You know, um, Obviously, I give them the good stuff. I give them credit for the good parts of me, not the bad parts. The bad parts was on me. I was just being a guy. I was always the bad kid. So I was a bad kid, not necessarily because I just wanted to just be like, I was just like evil. I was a bad kid because I was just bored. Wait, I was bored. I know that sounds weird, but it was just like I was bored. So yeah, I was a bad kid, and yeah, it was the motherly people in my life that would like cause me to sit down. Like I would be acting up in class, and I still remember it to this day. Miss Curry would come in there and yank me up. Hey boy, you better sit your behind down. She said some other words, but don't forget Miss Curry. Miss Curry used to yank me up. Hey, you better sit your, I know where I go. That was back in the day. Uh, you know what? That whole when she left, I was quiet. I was quiet. I was real quiet. You know what I'm saying? Um, in high school, I had this lady, Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson was my psychology teacher. Miss Johnson she was the reason that made me believe, like, oh, like, I can actually learn this stuff. I can actually apply myself in school. Actually do better than just doing, C's and D's. Yeah, Miss Johnson was she was nice. She was awesome. I still remember her name. She was my psychology teacher. She used to make me believe, like, listen, just try yourself. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. You gotta see, I'm good. She was like, no, you can do better. Yeah, Miss Johnson. But it was the motherly people in my life, that kind of like changed everything. You know what I'm saying? The women that stepped into that role, not everybody was a mother, obviously, but like, yeah, they definitely did some things. And that is the reason why I'm here. Or like Miss Loatman. Miss Loatman, it's just certain people that you knew don't play. In high school, Miss Loatman was like, she was like that authority figure. She was in the she was in the guidance office. Listen, she used to just talk to me, and it would be like, hmm, okay, all right, like it's a bad kid, So a lot of my incidents was because I was in trouble, and like I had to have somebody like talk to me. Because if it was a guy, it's like I don't care what you said. You ain't gonna fight me. You don't want these problems. Like, that sounds weird, but I was a trouble kid because I was bored, and it's exciting to get in trouble. I know that. So yeah, it was because of the women that kind of stepped to that role, even for a minute or two, whatever, that got me here. So I'm always thankful for mothers. Always thankful for mothers. And these women were all mothers. It's kind of funny when I think about it. They were all mothers, and then obviously I have my own motherly figures in my immediate family. But yeah, they all kind of got me here. So shout out to mothers. Mother's Day is always a special day for me. Always a special day. Because if it wasn't for them, I couldn't be here. And I mean, yeah, I always gotta you gotta always clarify and say, yes, Father's Day is important. Maybe one day I'll be a father. Father's Day is always important. It takes two to make a kid. But today we talking about Mother's Day. Women are special. So thank you, Miss Gary. God bless you too. I know you might be gone by now, but yeah, thank you, Miss Gary. Um, yeah, yeah, Mother's Day is always amazing. I never, but like it's just like when I look back on my life, it was the women in my life that actually caused me to do different things. Like I've had some really strong men in my life too. Don't get me wrong, I had a father, different things like that. They all play their parts. But it's like the mother that nurtures you. You know what I'm saying? It's the mother that nurtures you. And if you think about anything like that nurturing role, like, hey, you could do it, get your mind right. Hey, you know, it's just like that molding, like adding little things and just making sure that you put together. I love mothers. Mothers are amazing. Yeah. But that's what a mother does. They're nurturing. It ain't really nurturing. I'm not, if I have a son, I'm not gonna baby him. Hey, get up, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be in here crying. Don't be crying around these people. Man, fix your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause that's not my job. I'm made to nurture you. Like, get up. I mean, obviously, there's some nurturing, there's some crossover, but you get the point. Mothers are here for a reason. So I'm celebrating mothers. Mothers carry you for in my case it was 7 months, but speak it was either 6 or 7 months, because I was a premature baby. So um carrying you for all of those months, dealing with you. When you got to go to the bathroom, they go to the bathroom. When you get sick, they get sick. When you hungry, they hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a special bond. It's a special bond between a mother and a child. Special bond. But yeah, with that being said, man, I'm gonna get out of here. One, because the sun is getting brighter, as you can see. The sun coming for me. Sun is coming for me. My little shade is kind of is no longer blocking. So I need to get up out of here. But yeah, man, I just want to tell you guys again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Please make sure that you tell your family members that are mothers, happy Mother's Day, celebrate them because mothers are special, No, women think they rule the world. I get it, but you should still tell them if you can, if they're still here, because it's an amazing thing to be a mother. Whether all of the above. So mothers are amazing. Um, but yeah, with that being said, I want you guys to know if you're still watching, I love you. I love you, and I appreciate you. I wish you the best today. I'm out of here. If you need anything, leave it in the comments below. Deuces.